singing to myself. Six of Pentacles in reverse. The High Priestess, King of Wands, Page of Cups. Okay, High Priestess. That's someone that's tapped in. That's someone that knows what's hidden. That's someone that used their intuition. The Six of Cups, it's the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. See? Sign of Libra. But also represents Earth sign. Someone here knew that something wasn't equal. There wasn't no equal give and take. Okay. In a situation. All right. The High Priestess. She knew it. She knew that there wasn't no equal give and take. Okay? Libra energy. High Priestess energy. All right? She knew that there weren't no equal give and take. Okay? And I think this is why she's brought something crashing down and burnt it. All right? King of Wands. Something's just gone up in flames, literally. Okay? All right? Because someone knew that something wasn't equal and someone wasn't going to give to someone. Whether it's someone reaching out, because the Page of Cups, that's catfishing, love bombing. Yeah? Someone knew what someone was trying. Okay? The High Priestess knew what someone was trying. Yeah? You know, like catfishing, love bombing. All right, beautiful, all right, gorgeous. You know, it's just, yeah? Do you understand? Yeah. 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 Someone put a death to a situation, or someone knew that someone was doing something shady towards them. So this is what I'm saying about people that you come across, or people that reach out, and if something don't sit right with you, listen to your intuition, okay? If there's someone you just met and they're just too over the top, do you understand? In the sense of, you know, Page of Cups, catfishing, love bombing, you know, just asking you too much about yourself, like what you're doing this summer, or what you're doing tomorrow, or what you're doing today, or how you feeling today, or good morning. And, you know, again, with me, when people say good morning, you know, I'm like, well, who's died? Okay? I don't like the word. I say, have a great day, all right? So, you know, words are magic. Do you understand? Okay, respond to that. I mean, I have slipped up a few times. Okay, like okay, I'm still something. Oh God, why did I say that? But you know, when you know words are spells, okay, and when you read between the lines of people, and you know they're an equal give and take. And you could ask a particular person, someone could ask you a lot of questions, and you could ask someone something and they don't come forthright, okay? That's when you know, like they're holding back, there's no equal give and take. And that's when King of Wands, you just burn the situation down. Something's crashing down, okay? Put death to it, which is an ending. Not emotionally invested and walking off, okay? Let me tell you one thing about Libras, all right? We're not stupid, yeah? And some people out there think like they can just throw a couple of words to us, all right? I'm not 15, yeah? Do you understand? No man on this earth can catfish me, all right? No one. Six of Cups. Someone from your past wants to return. Who is this person who wants to return, spirit guides? Who is the person who wants to return? Six of Cups. Who is the person who wants to return? Please and thank you. It could be someone that knows that. It could be someone that knows that you've been through something, okay? I mean, the nine of, I mean, it could have been something to do, I mean, we've got the death card. It could have been something to do with, I don't know, either someone, you know, was grieving or you were grieving. Nine of Swords, depressed, sad, okay? My condolences to anyone who's lost anyone. You know, people deal with grief in different ways, you know. Yeah, so someone from your past wants to return. The Sun. The Sun represents joy, happiness, okay? So maybe after a while of grieving or dealing with, you know, a passing of someone, someone's coming out of that, okay? Like the sun's starting to come out again, all right? Someone's starting to get back to their self slightly, all right? Or they have. The Sun, joy, happiness. The Lover, a deep connection. Someone feels a deep connection with you. Yeah. Someone will protect you, okay? Two of Cups. Yeah. Someone would like, yeah. Someone like wants to be your protector. Eight of Wands, travel. The Nine of Pentacles. It could be someone's got something to show for what they've done. Someone could be whatever seeds they've planted, you know, something's come out of it, all right? So it's like, you know, they've worked hard in their life, they've done well, okay? They've got something to show for it, okay? In whatever it is that they do, okay? Nine of Pentacles. Being rewarded for hard work, okay? Queen of Pentacles. You could be someone, either, I don't know, you could be someone that says, working on yourself, focus on self, in the sense of you could be doing something creative. The Hangman, Pisces, I don't know, maybe someone was pouring into someone that was just focused on their self. Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, maybe, I don't know. But the hangman is, you know, when you're pouring into people and you're keeping yourself stuck, and you realise, and you start to realise, wait a minute, I'm not going to pour into you. Like, I'm holding myself back here, okay? So there was, in regards to the Six of Pentacles, something about there wasn't no equal give and take. You're not going to pour into people that's going to keep you stuck. You know, again, you know, people love bombing and catfishing, okay? You know, all right, beautiful, all right, gorgeous, like, you know, oh, I think you're this, I think you're that. All right, okay, that's all good, that's all nice, but they're just words. Do you understand? At the end of the day, anyone can say anything, yeah? To me, they're empty words. All right, nice words, but, you know, unless you can back that up, they're empty to me, okay? Behind that, you've got to put effort in. Do you understand? Someone may want to apologise, maybe. Yeah, Libras are no pushovers, okay? We just don't, you know, especially the older we get, like the older you get, it's not even about the older you get, it's just like, we just ain't got time, yeah? Like, I'll be respectful to you, but like, you know, if I pick up like you're trying to slow me down or there's a bit of catfishing going on, a bit of love bombing, I'm going to pull back. And you've got to prove, like, you know, like if someone says, oh, you know, I think you're this, I think you're that, like really saying that they like you, okay, that's all nice, okay? But again, if my intuition says something ain't right, or, okay, well, you know, words to me are empty. Like, anyone can say anything. Like, I'll block you, pull back, and let's see now if what you were saying adds up to your actions, because if someone really does check for you, they would go out their way. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay? And this is how you find out if people's words are empty or not. Yeah? Because if someone really does like you, they wouldn't just, and you were like, well, okay, I'm just going to block you, I'm deleting you or whatever. They'd go out their way. Yeah? Oh, no, I'm not letting you go that easy. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't mean being obsessive, but that they would try. Yeah? So, yeah, words to me don't wash, okay? The world, cycle's closed out, okay? So there's a cycle you've closed out, cycle that's closed out. I mean, that could have been with, you know, someone not, with the Six of Pentacles, not equal give and take. Page of Cups, catfishing, King of Wands, someone's just come crashing, burnt down, put an end into a situation, not emotionally invested, walked away from someone, okay? Because you're like, something don't feel right. But yeah, that's the cycle that's closed out, okay? So that could have just been recently. But there could be someone from your past where you close a cycle out, or they close a cycle out with someone, or... Oh wow, the Devil, Capricorn energy. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Enslaved man, enslaved woman, later. So some of you could have come across Capricorn, and maybe someone here was, you know, good with the gaff, good with the mouth, yeah. And you were like, nah, it's not working, sorry, okay. Right, Six of Pentacles in reverse, and equal, there weren't no equal give and take there. Page of Cups, catfishing. Eight of Wands, travel. The Lovers, deep connection. Queen of Cups. I'm telling you, some people, look, you know, some people think you're innocent, and they think that like that innocent side, like they can take you for an idiot. Yeah. Like, people need to stop judging people or thinking just because, you know, or someone feels like the catfish and love bombing, like you're innocent, like you're easily influenced. Oh, I can just tell her she's beautiful, all right, gorgeous, and she's falling for it, hook, line, and sinker. And you're like, who do you think you're playing? Like, you're like, oh, okay, let me just leave it, let it go on for a bit longer. Let me let it go on for a bit longer. Let me see what else you're going to come out with. Yeah? And then you just have, especially if you don't know someone that well, and it's just like, you know what, I'm not feeling this, okay? All right, right. Us sleepers are not stupid. I'm definitely innocent when it comes to men thinking, yeah? All right, that's not taking us for fools. The Eight of Pentacles. Someone may want to work on something with you, okay? Or it's something to do with something that you're working on, okay? I mean, again, the Hangman, pouring into someone, cups represent pouring into someone with emotions, all right? But holding you back, like, Queen of Cups. You see, sometimes, Queen of Cups, empath, for some reasons, we seem to attract these narcissistic men, okay? Ace of Cups. Yeah, we don't need no devil man telling us you're beautiful. We can love ourselves, okay? And the divine loves us. Thank you. You know, again, people coming on my channel saying, can I see your face? Well, no, you don't need to see my face. I'm here to do a reading, okay? I'll show my face when I'm ready. Ace of Cups. But thank you for comment. So, yeah, some guys, they just think because we're innocent, right? You know, men, you know, they're just good with the gab, with the mouth, okay? And they're like, oh, look at her, she's really innocent. Like, yeah, I can pull a fast one on her. Oh, I can catfish and love her. She looks really innocent. Do you understand? Okay? Yeah, yeah. Just give her a nice little fake smile. Throw her, love bomb her a bit. Like, no, not with us, okay? All right? There was no equal give and take there. Someone wanted you to pour into them, and by pouring into them, keep yourself stuck. Again, I don't know, this person was like egotistical. They think someone here just loved themselves, and they thought like you would fall head over heels with them, and you're like, no. Okay? A high priestess. Like, you're tapped in, you know what's hidden, okay? Yeah. You soon put an end into that, not emotionally invested. They close that cycle out. Me, I ain't got time. Five of Swords. Yeah. Something about someone, about conflict, okay? Stirring conflict. Again, with the lover, that's like, you know, the lovers, that's like people, isn't it? Like someone in you to, what, fight or compete over them? No, we don't. I don't compete over no one. Like, you're crazy. Too grown for that shit, okay? The King of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. Someone could be losing their wealth. Two of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you knew someone was trying to keep you stuck at a crossroads. And you saw clearly, okay? Yeah. So someone could have been acting one way, really, when they could be losing something. Yeah, the Four of Pentacles, look. Holding on to the money. This is someone that's mean. But they'll play the good guy, yeah? Do you understand? But all they care about is money. Trying to control a situation. This is holding someone back from making money. Trying to have control of a person. Yeah? Holding on to Four Pentacles. Someone could be penny pinching, all right? Or someone was trying to hold you back. Or they could have been with a Queen of Pentacles and she was focused on herself. Like, yeah. You know, like with that person I spoke about the other day, I just blocked that energy. The Two of Pentacles. Someone here used emotional manipulation. Someone thought they could go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And someone tried to affect someone's emotions, all right? Like, I see through these people. We see through these people. Like, you know, if you're just new to the world and you've never been in a relationship and you're just finding out about the world and you're like 17 or you've never been with a person, then yeah, maybe this type of ish could happen to you. But when you've lived life and you know about life and you've got people trying this to put this little move, this stunt on you, some of you, and you can see through it and see through the person like a plain glass window, and you stand your ground and you block the person, like, who do you think you're playing? Yeah, someone got blocked. You saw through their game. You're like, I don't know who you think you're playing. Yeah. Like, someone here just thought like they were God's gift, and you're like, you're not God's gift, mate, okay? This person may not have even have been your type either, okay? You know, some people, just because, you know, they can, all right, gorgeous, all right, lovely, like, okay, well, that's just words, that's nice, thank you for saying that, all right, yeah? And because you say that, they think, yeah, you've got yeah, like, yeah, whatever, okay? Laugh at this person, laugh at these type of people, man. I just think you're stupid, but they're the stupid ones. Like passion and adventure. So they could come from your past that may want to reach back out, or again, you know, someone wants to come back around. Again, there could have been someone that they lost that was close to them, and you know, they were grieving. People grieve in different ways. Or there could have been, you know, maybe you did as well. Maybe there was someone that, you know, people you were grieving that passed away. My condolences. All right. But with the Death card, you've gone through a spiritual transformation. Five of Cups. Yeah, now it's a missed opportunity. Now someone's crying. So this could be in regards to this situation where someone thought they could try to play you, but now it's a missed opportunity. See how the cups are falling over. Okay. Or someone wanted you having missed opportunities, yeah? Or someone wanted you crying over them. Like someone wanted to play with someone's emotions. You're like, no, 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 no. No, yeah? Because you see, men know when it comes to women, they feel they can catfish, love bomb, and then we get in our emotions, or, you know, we get hooked on them, and then, you know, how comes I haven't heard from you? Like, where are you? Like, you know, thinking about it. And they just get, some guys are just in their ego, unfortunately. I think you don't know that well. Yeah, and they're so egotistical that, oh, yeah, for me, I'm going to pull my energy back. I'm going to be, but I ain't got time for that. I'll cut you off. Who's got time? 3 of Cups. Yeah. Someone could be working with 3 women in their community, okay? Someone seen 3 women, all right? Someone wanted you to be a third party. Like, please. I mean, someone here may have been a star, or maybe they're in that field of work. Again, who cares? We don't care, all right? You know, you can be a star and you can know who you are and treat people with respect. You can be a star, be wealthy, be money hungry, think you're better than everyone else, and disregard everyone's feelings. Do you understand? There's a difference, okay? The star. You could be star, you're healing, okay? You're shining brightly. Someone may like partying with women in their community. A guy could be like Capricorn, could be sleeping with 3 women in their community. Okay. And maybe they all know that they're sleeping with the same man, but they don't care. But maybe because he's this, you know, and they're just holding on to him for money. And you're like, no, I'm good, thanks. Okay. Yeah. One of them could be like this. Or maybe someone wants to try to prove like you was one of these women, or let's just see if she's one of them. And you're like, listen, mate, like, uh, no, I'm good. You could be a billionaire, trillionaire. I really don't care. Okay, yeah, you love yourself. Not only that, God loves you. Yeah, this is the Holy Grail cup of love. The hand coming out the sky. But someone could feel like you're their divine counterpart. There is someone here that has a lot of love for you. Okay? Again, as I keep saying, with the 2 of Cups, like what one was it again? At the crossroads. Okay, where is it? The 2 of Swords. The 2 of Swords upright is in regards to a choice of 2 partners. One's not for you, the other is. You see something clearly with one of them, so obviously one of them isn't and the other one is. Okay? The Fool. 8 of Swords. Someone was trying to bind you to them. Okay? The Fool. You've taken a leap of faith. You've gone in a new direction. Someone wanted to bind you to them. Someone wanted you in your emotions. Someone wanted to keep you stuck. Binded, blinded, and stuck. Okay? Five of Wands, competition. So that's guys competing for you, Divine Feminine. So again, with the two of swords in reverse, you see something clearly. You haven't got the veil over your eyes. Okay. Again, with the two of swords upright, that's a choice between two suitors. In reverse, you see clearly who one of them you shouldn't be with. Okay. That person was trying to bind you. The Devil, Capricorn energy, Three of Cups. Working with 3 women in the community, or sleeping with 3 women in the community, or this person thought like you'd be the third party. You're like, to the hell no. Two of Pentacles, yeah, using emotional manipulation. That ain't happening. Someone trying to hold you back, someone trying to control, someone trying to bind you. King of Pentacles in reverse, someone's lost. King of Pentacles upright is someone that's grounded, has gained material worth through hard work. Someone's lost some money. King of Pentacles in reverse, someone's not grounded. Okay, someone's just come crashing down and burnt, not literally. You stood your ground and you blocked an energy, or you're blocking energies. Okay. So, I don't know. This could be the person that you should be with, all right? Again, Five of Wands, competition. Beating off the competition. This man knows that there's men competing. But some of these guys that are competing for you, it's not for the right reason. It isn't because they want to be with you. It's because of that. Okay? That's all. Something to do with your creativity. Not everyone wants to be with people for the right reasons. Yeah? Sometimes, again, it's for their own gain. Seven of Cups. Exactly. Hiding their hands, casting illusions, so that they can get an opportunity for themselves, or the opportunity is you. All right? But this is also you being mindful of the opportunities that you accept, because don't cast yourself an illusion, because people can cast an illusion around you, i.e. they can make something look like something it isn't to reel you in, yeah? If you're not paying close attention. Someone could be part of a group, a cult, an organisation, and to be honest, someone here could be really gravely ill in bed. Someone could be really sick. I don't know who that goes out to. Someone could have been doing some type of spell work. All right? Someone's partner could be sick. because you're protected by God and the angels, higher realms, your ancestors, any spell work this cult, this group, this organization do to you, people in that organization are going to pass away, okay, and get gravely sick, all right, and they could be witnessing this themselves. Some of them, the angel of death is picking them out. Some energies, because they've witnessed people dropping down like flies around them, okay? Here 1 minute, gone the next. And these were the ones that were doing death rituals on you. So some of these people could be shook like, oh wow, because they've done this over and over and over again with certain people and it's worked, okay? And you're fine, yeah? So they've got something to be worried about, because at the end of the day, you're not into spell work and you're protected by God. These people that are offering you up to the devil and they can't deliver, well, they come, they come to collect, didn't they? I mean, I don't know about all this. I'm not into this, but, from what I'm learning, this is, the devil's alive. These people, the devil, they will sacrifice people for fame and fortune. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay, they don't care for people. And then they'll even use one of these people in the group, i.e. this Capricorn, that's part of this cult, to get close to you, to try to catfish and love bomb you. All right? And and some people are so desperate for the money. A priestess, you're like, we don't know equal give and take here. I don't trust you. I'm shutting you down. And then that person would get dealt with. They should never, ever, they're trying to bind you. They should never have come for you. Now that person would get dealt with for trying to play in your face. Okay? Libra energy, getting justice. Yeah, the Hermit. That's in regards to getting guided to go deep within, to introspect the situation, to shine a light on it. Okay? Queen of Wands are very confident. Page of Pentacles, financial opportunity. Someone was hoping for a financial opportunity for the child, or something about a child. Okay? Someone isn't able to move forward to calmer waters. So, I mean, yeah. Someone here isn't able to move forward to calmer waters. It's unsettling. So there's some unsettling situation going on around them, okay? Someone's binded themselves, okay? All right, they wanted to try to bind you. They didn't want you moving forward to calmer waters, but they weren't able to bind you. They couldn't bind you. You saw through it, okay? Like these people want to come and play right in face and hold on to you, try to have control, or they're so money hungry that they slip up. They trip themselves up along the way, okay? Again, all they're interested in, these people, is just money. Everything's about money. All right? Non-committal, seeing all these women, right? There's no love there. Maybe they're all binded to him. Someone tried to bind you to them. You're like, to the hell no. Someone thought that you were innocent, naive. You're like, oh no, far from naive, mate. Okay, yeah, I'm not going to be number 4 on your belt, yeah? So you put an end into something. That was a missed opportunity. Yeah, the tower, that was a major tower. This person got exposed. That was shocking. Someone didn't expect you to do that. Or they thought they had something in the bag, like they celebrated too soon. The tower, major tower. Shocking revelation. What was hidden's come to light. Wheel of Fortune. Something to do with your destiny. Again, you see people that reach out, especially like when you're on your destined path, and people that you don't know want to reach out. All right, gorgeous. All right, beautiful. Yeah, you're this and that. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Okay. All right. And then they think because they're up there or they're known or you know they're this. It doesn't matter. You could be the king of the world and what? Okay. It just yeah. That lifestyle don't entertain me. Okay. Good luck to you. Yeah. You're a big time artist. Like okay, that's nice. Congratulations. That's good. Okay. All the women screaming and dropping their knees for you. Okay, again, I'll give you a round of applause. Okay, that's nice for you. All right, congratulations. But not everyone's interested in that. Yeah, like not interested in that. Okay. And to be honest, I wouldn't get with, I'm being totally honest. I wouldn't get with someone that is like a known artist because, you know, I don't know, you know, I just don't see them being 100% like, you know, staying with one woman. Do you understand? Okay. And then, you know, all right, babe, I'm going on tour for a few months and then they're sleeping around with other women in the bus, you know, if they got the bus and they're travelling here and they're travelling there and picking up women along the way, you ain't going to know, are you? Yeah? And then they're coming back to you and bringing you disease like later. Not interested. Not interested in that line of, this don't interest me at all. Okay? I mean, you hear of it, don't you? All these top stars having affairs, all this A's flying around like later. People signing their soul to the devil for the contracts. I mean, have you not seen some of these stars, right? Like some of these men, like they've had to degrade their self, like publicly shame their self. Like, you know, you get some of these men and they're dressed up as women, yeah, or they will go like, you know, there could be like you know, the awards, you know, when they go to the awards and they all dress up fancy, okay? Like you've seen some of the guys. What was his name? There was one guy. He was from England. He was what was his name again? I'm gonna find him and I'm gonna put it up on my about page, right? How he was before. And when I saw him dressed up in his black dress, I was like, oh my days! Like this is why I don't entertain that industry. Okay. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. 4 1s. Celebration. So someone's married to someone. So someone's partner could be ill. Okay. And again, as I said, I'm calling people I don't business because when people feel they can come and play in my face, then I'm going to call you out. All right. Someone telling me like they're in the industry, telling me like that they're married, they're getting a divorce. Well, why are you reaching out to me? There's a divorce going through. Okay, all right, but still, why are you reaching out to someone? Yeah? You know, people will lie. Do you understand? Okay? Yeah? I don't know what's going on in your life. But if I had a husband and I was going through a divorce, do you think straight away I'm reaching out to an ex-man? I've got to heal from that situation. Do you understand? This is where I read between the lines with people. Because you're not about to buy me and keep me stuck, thinking, oh, I can't see. Look, 3 of Cups. Mm-mm. Someone's having a, I'm telling you, look, 9 of Cups having wish fulfillment, sleeping around, partying with this woman, that woman, like later. I told you again, you know, when they go on the tour bus and, you know, picking up this woman and picking up that woman, like later. 7 of Swords, someone was trying to get away with something. This is cheating, theft, being sneaky, trying to get away with something. Ace of Swords, cutting through confusion, a powerful breakthrough, you know the truth. It's as simple as that, okay? Judgment. Yeah, judgment. So, if someone here was doing this on you, this could be their judgment, because now you block them and release them. And some people, to save them receiving judgment, they'll reach out and try to be, and wear a mask around you. Yeah? 4 of Cups. Yeah, you're over it. Yeah. I think someone believes if they stayed attached to you, got married to you, slept with you, something like that, that they would receive some finances, okay? Yeah, Knight of Wands, in and out energy, in, flying in, like rushing, sleeping with someone and rushing out. Someone there felt like either someone wanted to rush in, give you some disease, and then rush out, okay? Me? I would never sleep with no artist. You are mad. Never in 1,000 years. I just wouldn't. That's my preference. I don't know about other people, but no, sorry. Okay. Everyone to their own. That's just me. But you know, you putting the energy back, that's a major summit backfired. That's a major tower. That was shocking to someone because they never expected it. Okay? Well, they didn't know you to even think like to not expect it. Do you understand? So 6 of Swords in reverse, someone can't move forward to come calmer waters because so they may be feeling unsettling. Okay? So someone's been, you know, playing with these demons, should I say, or these entities. Someone's feeling unsettled. Someone's feeling an unsettling, someone's just feeling unsettled. I'm going to use Intuitive Cares deck. Use half. Leo. What's up with these people on this landing? Every minute I'm hearing doors opening and shut, opening and shut, opening and shut. What's up with you neighbours, huh? Like, don't be creeping around me, because I'm tapped in. Do you understand? I listen and I observe. I call on Archangel Michael, my ancestors, source, to, to, to call judgment on these people, okay? If anyone in this building has been doing any type of death rituals on me, I send that back to them tenfold, okay? Yeah, you've got access, all right? The universe, it's like the doors open, it's like you've got keys, okay? Access, it's like Leo, fortune, abundance, luck, okay? Someone here thought, look, charlatan, deceptive, trickster, fraud. I'm telling you. Ladies, any man you meet, let me tell you something, okay? Make sure you drag him to the hospital and make sure that he gets, if you ain't slept with a man and he wants to sleep with you, make sure he gets a check done first. Any man, HIV, all the diseases out there, make sure that man get, you know, and it can go vice versa, but protect yourself, yeah? If that man checks for you and likes you, you go with him. Yeah, you don't say, all right, you go, because he could pay someone, or do you understand? You know, there's some dodgy people out there. Go with the person. You want to see it for yourself, okay? Get the man checked out, get the woman checked out. At the end of the day, you know, your health, right? You don't just lay down with anyone because someone looks good or they got money. It doesn't mean, like, it's what's inside them. It's not about how they show up outside, all designer clothes. That means nothing. Yeah? I'm telling you, caution, warning, danger. Charlatan, deceptive, trickster, fraud. Wow. Promiscuous, lust, sidewalk gang. Okay? AT, divine. Divine's watching, divine's protecting you, or your divine, or your supreme being. Okay? Technology. Electronics, internet, computers, okay? Some of you could be having problems with your technology. Some of you, internet could be playing up. Some of you, someone could be trying to hack into your devices. Something about electronics, internet, computers, okay? Whatever that means to you. Can you type a question for me to answer on my notebook? Can you type a question for me? What type of message is that? Can you type a question for me to answer on my notebook? The exam is English, okay? I think you come to the wrong channel. Stalker, spy, surveillance, invasion of privacy. Yeah. So we've got some stalkers in the building, okay? Stalker alert, stalker alert. Got a stalker watching you, you know, every time you leave your house. Someone could be up the road, behind a tree, peeping behind a building. You know, you could be someone that goes out, I don't know, maybe you don't smoke in the building, you go out for a cigarette and here comes the stalker acting like they're coming out for a cigarette too, okay? Just pay attention to the times, all right, of when a particular person is around you, all right? Somebody could be planning on hurting you, okay? Intellectual theft. Someone's a runner, avoidant, escaping. Transformation. So you've gone through transformation, you've gone through a rebirth and you've upgraded, okay? Now, some of these people just don't understand something, okay? So don't even bother to explain yourself to these people, all right? You're a role model. Someone's received some shocking news, surprise, unexpected. Their reality is shattered. They've seen something shocking. Their reality is shattered. Shocking, something shocking. Whether it's what they've done to you and, you know, everything keeps backfiring, or it's shocking, or, you know, they know what they've done, and, you know, they've got so much karma coming back to them, or it could be all the death rituals that they've done. It could have been, I don't know. Let's just say someone had been doing it for the last 10 years. Well, I mean, all that energy is going to come back in one way or another. Death can represent endings. So it could be literal endings for the rest of their life, where you know, they're going to lose fortune, they won't have no opportunities, or it could literally be, you know, they could pass away from something. I don't know. It could be anything. If they drive, they could have a car accident. It could be anything. Okay? But all I'm seeing is, for someone here, caution, warning, danger ahead. Victim, sorrow, grief, sadness. Either someone playing a victim card now because they've been caught, or you was a victim, or these people put you through grief and sadness and sorrow, okay? Again, all that they're gonna, you know, the universe doesn't allow, the universe is watching, okay? The creator is watching. And you could be a supreme being, all right? And Okay, I mean, you've gone through a transformation, an upgrade. Okay. Or you've got deities around you. Okay. Some powerful entities, right? Don't mean what you can't see isn't there. All right. Witchy sister. Some of you got a witchy sister. Yeah, she was wearing a mask. Pretender. Fake and false. So this could have been the sister that was working with the coven, the cult. It could be a Capricorn. Some of you, sister. Others of you could be Leo. Others of you could be a Leo, whatever, okay? The collective. So that means, you know, the collective is, you know, everyone, people. So it's not just happening to one person, okay? It's the collective all round, all right? I was looking out the window yesterday, and this girl was this side of the road. I don't know where she was going, if she was going to the shop. But opposite that road across there, a come out and he walked. He was the other side of the road and I was watching. But he was watching this girl, all right? She wasn't paying attention. I think she was on the phone or she was just looking ahead. But I watched him and he turned his head and he looked at her and he carried on walking, but he was the other side of the road. Do you understand what I mean? Like, okay? This don't just happen to one person, it happens to a lot. But this guy, it's like you come out at the right time just as she crossed this road and she's walking this side of the road. And I knew straight away, I said, yeah, this guy's following her. And he looked across the road and watched and he looks at her. That to me gave it away straight away, okay? I actually wanted to run out there and say, excuse me, love, this man's following you. Light team, spirit guides, emotional manipulation. I'm telling you, you see what I'm saying with these people, okay? With them, yeah? All right, gorgeous. All right, lovely. Yeah, you're beautiful. All right, okay, well, yeah, that's all nice. But that doesn't wash with us. Someone tries to get you to fall in love or fall deep, okay? It's like, no. You could be an alpha female, a leader, very assertive and dominant. You have, yeah, you have gratitude, okay? You're content. You're happy. I mean, she's a big woman. The guy's a big guy, but you know, I suppose that you know, it's not for me. It's for people like you can't really intervene in things like that. Do you understand? Because I don't know. I don't know if she's got an ex and the ex has got his friend to watch, or this guy likes her and he's been watching her, but I just see him look across the road, watch her, and I just thought I can't really just run up to someone like that because I may think you're crazy. But that's what I'm saying. You really got to pay attention to your surroundings. Someone may find you alluring, main female, enticing, attractive. or someone here is enticing, or they entice men, or they wear like skimpy clothes, so they can entice men. Yeah, poison, toxic and harmful. Wow. So either someone is a toxic person, or someone has put something harmful in someone's drink or food, or they have done this before. And again, if they had done this, it's been seen by your light team, okay? It's definitely been seen by these deities, okay? Definitely. Yeah, they're doing candle magic, the cult, the coven, the group association, doing their candles, trying to hex and curse. They're just hexing and cursing themselves. Work, job, business, copycat. Like, people just need to be their self, you understand? So someone could know who the copycat is, or someone could know, like, someone used to try to dress like you, have the hair like you, just... I mean, there was this guy called Jay once, yeah? He said to me, oh, why don't you have your hair straight? Like, no, I have my hair straight. I don't get told by no one when to have my hair straight. I have my hair straight when I feel to have my hair straight, not when someone that I don't know comes and tells me, all right? Because I'm not about to look like your missus, mate. Do you understand? Yeah? So then you and your little group witchy friends can turn around and say, I'm the copycat. Like, do you understand? Like, no. And not only that, my hair's naturally ringlets, and I don't like putting that straighteners on my hair, because it burns your hair. It burns your hair out. Once in a blue moon, I'll straighten my hair when I feel to. Okay? But I won't have no one come and tell me. Yeah? And this is the same guy that came in my house and told me about throwing my computer away. And this is the same guy back in the day that tried to tell me to go and sit. I had two settees each side of my sitting room. You know, the man had the audacity to come in my flat and tell me to go and sit over there. Who the fuck do you think you're talking to, Jay? Huh? Who the fuck do you think you are? Like, you've got a fucking audacity. You want to go in people's home and tell them where to sit in their own home. Like, I don't like you. From when you chatted like that, I was like, you know what? Move from me, man. Aries, okay? Scorpio. So these signs may mean something. Someone's snapped, unhinged, instability. Someone's crazy. Someone's pulling their hair out, or someone's losing their hair. And someone here could be a schizophrenic, all right? And you know what schizophrenics are? It means they hear voices. So that means that they've got a lot of entity attachments on them. Yeah? You're independent, intelligent, fearless, strong, silent, and a mystery. Siblings, brother, sister. So this could be, you know, a sibling, a brother, or sister. And the witchy sister. Okay? The one that's been wearing the mask, the one that's been working with the cult, the group, the witchy group, the coven. They lied to the sister, all right, about you. She was fool enough to play into these people's hands. They lied to her. They were wearing masks to her. They never weren't interested in her. They just got information out of her about you. She played herself. This could be someone in your family, again, that wears a mask. They're false, they're fake. They use your brother, your sister to come towards you. All right? Because that's what they do. They usually use siblings, family members, people you're close to, someone that's jealous of you. Okay? Someone that maybe you've never had a really good relationship. Yeah. Someone could be going crazy. Okay? Maybe your sister or your brother told you like they've been diagnosed schizophrenia. And you're like, well, yeah, you've got entities attached to you. Like, oh, sorry, I can't be around you. Masculine, stability, emperor, authority, king energy, Aries energy, okay? Third wheel, the other woman, man, third party. I told you someone wants you to be the third party. And again, be careful of some of these guys. Like, you know, you could be a friend with this person and they're like, oh, let's all take a photo. And you're that end and you don't know that he's grabbing her ass up. I mean, you're not looking in that direction, are you? But see how shady and sneaky these guys are. And she's there like, like laughing. Right, yeah? She don't even know, like, tonight I'm going to get a piece from him. And then she's thinking to herself, oh, she don't even know, like, you know, last night I got a piece from him. Like, they're all playing each other. Like, it's just straight out nasty, to be honest. Okay? Or maybe, you know, they all know that they sleep each other. Maybe they have threesomes, I don't know, but it's just nasty to me, to be honest. Pretentious, superficial, brag. Yeah, someone's a brag. Someone likes to brag, you know. Look, there ain't nothing like, you know, like if you're king, yeah, and you know you are, okay? All right, let's just say. But when you start bragging, like, you know, you've got 30 chains around your neck and you've got rings on all your fingers and, hey, look at me, everyone, and, you know, I'm designing this, and it's just materialism. To me, they're people, okay, all right, at the end of the day, if you worked hard to get it, but there's a difference. And I mean, there's people out there that are rich and you wouldn't even know they're rich, you understand? Because you attract the wrong people. The smarter ones are the ones that keep a low profile. The ones that brag, yeah? Hey, look at my eyes changed. Like, you know, like, this is silver, people, anyway. But do you understand what I'm saying? It's a bit over the top, wearing about 30 chains around your neck, yeah? Like, it's ridiculous. I find it ridiculous. Okay, over the top, bragging, boastful. Okay, yeah, look, pretentious. Them type of energies don't interest me. So anyway, someone has been doing beauty spells and it's backfired. So their face could be coming out in spots. So that could be someone else as part of the group. So pay attention to whoever you're around or whoever you see who's got all this on their face. That's a sign in itself. Game over. Yeah, I'm just seeing someone like all pus coming out of their face. Like, it's quite disgusting, to be honest. Like open wounds and all that. Sorry. Ugh. Yeah, game over. Oh, wow. Look, I don't have anything against the LGBTQ community. You know, you've got women that, you know, they've never been with a man in their life. They know that they're, you know, a stud or a lesbian. They don't go back and forth, you know. They know who they are. They felt different from in their childhood. They felt like maybe that the body they were in, I understand that, okay? But it's the ones that, you know, want to act like they're lesbians, but they're behind closed doors, they're doing some exchange for a bit of change, if you know what I mean, okay? Wearing a mask. Or there was someone that is this and they thought they could come towards you and wear a mask. You know, again, with men, you know, they know that they're that way and they're not interested in women. Women don't make them feel, you know, they know who they are. You know, not halfway through your life like, oh, well, actually, you know, I don't like women. I think someone's confused there, okay? It's the ones that know who they are, all right? You know? Or there could be someone that's part of this that likes you and you're like, no, I'm sorry. No, I don't swing that way. Okay, ain't happening. Or someone in your family that is, you know, LGBTQ or got friends or, yeah, you're celestial, extraterrestrial, otherworldly. I mean, again, you know, all these, you know, I mean, you know, I mean, the amount of times that people have tried to kill you, it's unreal. For some of you, since you're a baby, you know, dropping out of windows, like some of you, I felt, how many, I swear it was, the tree was about 30 foot. I don't know. Yeah, that was when I was about 10. I got rushed to hospital. I think I was knocked out. I can't remember. But yeah, these people now, they've tried to poison you. They've tried to kill you. They've tried everything. Yeah? Doing death rituals. And they're just shocked. Like their reality is shattered. They could be thinking, oh my God, this person isn't human. They can't be. Yeah? Otherworldly, celestial, extraterrestrial. Or maybe otherworldly beings are protecting you. Okay? Yeah, shocking, surprise, unexpected. So I don't know what that is for them. Some shocking, or they receive some information that's shocking, but they never expected it. Yeah, surprise to the system, or reality shattered. Yeah, look, entrapment. Someone was set up. or this is what they've tried to do to you, or they tried to set you up, or set, you know, people in authority, okay? Again, I mean, we already know about these people getting you illegally surveillanced, okay? Making up some BS to get you watched, but they're corrupt and they're doing it for their own, because they know what they're doing behind the scenes, and you also know what they're doing. So they're making up some bullshit to why they have to get you watched and stalked and all that, okay? Actually, it's an invasion and all right? You know about that as well, right? Okay. Player, non-committal, community, D or P. Yeah, they're doing binding spells for your finances, your love, spiritual, energetical. Okay. And again, do they think they're not getting seen? Like, you know. You already know, you know, your spirit team, your ancestors, the divine source is like, don't worry, you just carry on your path and we're dealing with these, okay? So you just do you, and these people will get dealt with by the spirit team, the ancestors source. You just carry on doing you, all right? Law and order, authorities, court, legal, parents, some of your parents are involved. Some of you were abandoned by your parents. Some of you felt alone or isolation, or they isolated you on purpose. Okay. Some of you had a light bulb moment, something about you very creative, or you got a creative imagination or idea. Okay. Empowerment. Okay, you have the power. Libra. Don't allow no one to try to come and love bomb you, all right, and bring you flowers. You can buy yourself flowers, okay? I mean, you know, if it's 100% because they feel you deserve it, that's different. But some of these people that have been involved in this and now want to come back around, all right, to ease some type of karma or judgment, or they feel like they can just get their back in the door, all right, to get close to you again. Don't fall for it. Theft, robbery, burglary, embezzlement, larceny. So again, rejection, abandonment, desertion, left behind. So again, you see these people doing this spell work, all right? Spell work, black magic, curse, hex. Like again, you know, these catfish and love bombing energies, okay? Like this is how wicked these people are. Like they'll go as far as saying, "Oh my God, I'd want you to be my wife," and then you know they spend all this time plotting, planning, scheming, setting you up. Yeah, you get your wedding dress, and then you left at the altar. Like these people, do you understand what I'm saying? All the spell work, hex, curse, Santeria they're doing is all backfiring on them. Your children love you, unconditional love. Or you have unconditional love for your children. Someone here was a liar. Pinocchio, okay? They say yes, but they mean no. They're a liar. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Okay? Someone's a friend or ally or confidence, or someone was working with an ally, or okay. Energy work. You could be energy work, or you do energy work on yourself. Okay. You could be intimidation. So we've had divination abusers here, which means like if you've got an online presence, these people come and they, you know, abuse divination, but just ignore them. Again, yes or no questions, okay? Some of you like got your crystals in the background. Yeah, little tarot decks there, crystals. Spiritual gift. Okay. Interference, intrude, hinder, block, third party. Projections, people are trying to project on you who they are, okay? Trying to swap energy, like, you can have that back, all right? Gain, increase, level up. Yeah, destiny, fate, future, karma. So again, this is why some of these people want to sleep with you, because then they level up from your energy. They need your energy, okay? They want to bind you to them. They want to project their self. They want to swap energy and do energy work on you, okay? That's why you've got people who you allow in your home, who you lay down in bed with. You don't know what they're doing. Like, there was this guy once, yeah? This is going back years. I woke up one night, the man was kneeling over me. I said, what are you doing? See what I'm saying, okay? Like, why are you sleeping doing energy work on you? And it's the same person that actually said to me, I can't work you out. I said, I'm not here to be worked out. But when that happened, I was like, see you later. I never see him again after that. Your spirit guides and that will wake you up at the right time, all right? And you see this person, he liked to drink, and you see what I had a photo up of my dad. He lives in Bermondsey. He said to me, oh, Kojak, about my dad. I said, how do you know my dad? Like, do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah? And this when I started realising, okay, these people, like, all right, my dad's a sellout, okay? My dad's working with these people. I mean, he was African. I mean, he said once to me, that's the guy whose flat I walked in. He didn't have a cigarette. Every alarm in his flat went off. He was shook. He was like, what the F? And I just looked at him and he looks at me. I wonder why that is then. But I said it in a sarcastic way. Okay? But he said to me once that he wished, this is his own son that he wished this on. And I was like, no. You can't wish on your child. It don't matter if your child's in their 30s or 40s, mate. You don't say that. He said that he wished that his child, DIES, and then his son had a motor accident and died. Do you understand what I'm saying? I was like, Mm-mm. Yeah, I didn't like the person. Temperance Earth Angel, part man, part woman, all angel. Again, you know, men embody feminine energy, women embody masculine energy, and that's where the alpha comes in, okay? You could be a Sagittarius, you could have Sagittarius in your placement, right? Again, you know, all Sagittarius are Earth Angels, there's good and there's bad, all right? There's some that are still in the karmic energy. But again, you see that crown there? This is why you've got people on your path, on trying to, you know, block, hinder, poison you, kill you off, because I don't want you getting to the finishing line. Like, but once you're awake and you've gone through a dark night of the soul, or you know, it's too late. Like, you can't unsee things. Like, once you're awake, out of the maze, like, yeah. Start looking at people and everything differently. Trust me on that. Knight of Cups, following one's heart. Page of Pentacles, Knights, okay? Childless, just following one's heart, which is money, okay? Clout chasing, yeah? The Hierophant, you could be a spiritual healer, guru, teacher. There could be someone that's part of a cult, a coven, all right? The Hierophant, this is like a group, an association, again, a cult, a coven, all right? People that's in a group, that's what they call cults. Or there's a dark priest that people are working with, and, you know, that's another one that's about to bite the dust, okay? Or one already has, if they've been coming against God, all right? I mean, someone there, it seems like if they are a dark priest and they've been working with the D, okay? I mean, the eyes look black, to be honest. This looks like someone they're possessed. Why do I keep hearing Vatican? Like, this looks like one of them priests, man. Like, I mean, under the Vatican, I think it was one of them churches, they just found a load of human bones. The Ten of Pentacles, generational wealth, family. Of course, this is how people get money, because they sacrifice people for the devil, to the devil, for money, for fame and fortune. Okay? Queen of Wands, someone's jealous or you're very confident, the world. This is going on around the world, okay? Again, to the collective. Yeah, they sacrifice people for money. The Lovers, all right? Deep connection. Again, you know, the Snake. I mean, again, you know, in one of these churches, it's actually got the symbol of the snake. Okay? And you've got people there praising. You don't even know who you're actually praising the devil, working in, going, and you think you're there praising God. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna show it. Let me see. I'll show you. Okay. What's up with the Pope and the Vatican with the creepy snake demon imagery? The second one. Pope Francis and the Hall of John Pope II, satanic imagery. So the Wi-Fi ain't great. But do you understand what I'm saying? Come on. Serpents and the Vatican. And I dreamt of this colour. The snake was like, I dreamt of that snake. I don't know if you remember. I said I had a dream. I had a dream of this entity in this snake. Okay, and yeah, just type in serpents and the Vatican. All right, there's a lot of stuff on it. Okay, don't let these people fool you. Trust me. Oh, thank you. Thank you for your nice compliments. Yeah, just don't be fooled by these people, okay? You know, again, people are going in these places and they think they're worshipping God, like you don't know what you're worshipping. Page of Pentacles in reverse. So this Taurus, Capricorn, someone here, someone younger, financial opportunity missed. Okay, Light of Wands, collaborating. Someone wanted to rush in, or someone was eager to do something. Okay, Four of Swords. Someone could be sick, ill in bed. Queen of Wands could be someone that's confident, or they worked with a Queen of Wands in a group. Aries, Leo, Sag. Nine of Pentacles, you could be someone that's abundant, or you've worked hard for, you know, wherever you've got in life, or you're planting seeds and things that are growing. Three of Swords. Okay, someone could be heartbroken, or someone could be dealing with a loss, or someone could have dealt with a loss, someone could have been grieving. or someone was betrayed, okay? Someone could be heartbroken that maybe, you know, they were betrayed by people around them and they're heartbroken that they're missing you, or someone purposely caused loss, or people, you know, purposely hurted, or someone's heartbroken, okay? Someone wanted to rip your heart apart. Like, some of these people are just soulless people, man. I'm telling you, they just don't care. Knight of Swords, okay? Someone was quick-witted, someone was courageous, someone, you know, said something to a friend, spoke some truth to a friend, okay? I mean, that's a real friend, but when you tell your friend, like, what they done wrong, okay? Maybe someone said, like, no, you shouldn't have treated them like that, like, you know, maybe someone got to find out whilst they betrayed you, you was also dealing with losses or going through grief, and someone could be annoyed at their friend, like, you're just a selfish piece of shit, or I don't want to be your friend, all you care about is money, you're just self-centered. Knight of Wands, yeah, someone, all they cared about was the wand rushing in, getting the piece rushing out. It's just someone who's just like selfish. Three of Pentacles, someone's collaborating, all they care about is money. Someone who's going through some type of judgment, all right? Okay? Yeah, all they cared about was money. Love over money, okay? A romance scammer, or they wanted to hold on, or they're just a user, all right? Yeah, Ace of Swords, the truth come out. The truth come out, okay, about this gold digging, clout chasing, money hungry, using aster, Knight of Wands. I mean, maybe the only thing they've got good going for them in the bedroom department is the wands, all right? I mean, you know, no doubt this person slept with thousands of women, okay? So yeah, you know, they're good at the do in the bed. Maybe that's the only thing they've got going for them, okay? Maybe they're very good looking, or you know, they just think they're God's gift, all right? But they treat people like shit, okay? You know, that can go either for a woman or a man. You know, there's women out there that, you know, I don't, maybe someone may have got a boob job, someone may have got, you know, liposuction, someone could have got, you know, the cheeks done, if you know what I mean, okay? And someone was easily, you know, no, tongue hanging out type of energy, like easily, you know, or they saw someone that looked like they had money, and maybe they met their match with this person, okay? They're like, oh yeah, I'll have a piece of her, she looks like she's got money. Because this person, like, anything they see, like, you know, oh, she's got tits and an ass and she looks like she's got money, oh, I'll have her. Maybe someone turned their back on you, or they went towards someone that was fake, all right, whatever, okay? And they met their match, or this person weren't really into them, or they didn't have it as they acted like they did, or I don't know, loss, grief, betrayal. This person was betrayed. Maybe the woman that they got with betrayed them. They could have been a scam artist, and they were like, yeah, you know, let's go on holiday, or they took them on holiday and they were a show off too, or they met their match, and maybe this woman said, yeah, well, you know, if you put this in, we're going to get that back, and maybe the person scam them out of some money. So they met them. That's judgment. I'm telling you. That, see how God works? That's judgment. So someone could have, you know, got scammed out of a lot of money. Ace of Cups. You could be loving yourself, all right? Or the divine, or this person asked for someone like you. The divine gave you to them, and they turned their back and they went towards someone else. That was this, and then in the end. But now they could be looking at the situation and feeling foolish, or, you know, they were scammed. It's like they met their match, and that's their judgment, whatever they're going through, okay? Like, it's a missed opportunity with you, all right? Like, they turned their back on you. Their friend could have said, like, you're stupid, like, what was you doing? Like, why did you go for that person? Or, like, you know, you had something good there, and look who you chose, or I don't know, or this woman here was for the streets, I don't know, whatever, okay, or And everything about Eight of Pentacles. Yes. Yeah, this person may have thought, oh gosh, she's a work of art. But, you know, it could have all been false breast, false ass. You know, she could have got a lot of work done. I don't know, okay? But he met his match with this woman, whoever he met. I don't know. Yeah. He ended up just hanging on to Four Pentacles, which is like literally broke, okay? So this woman left him skinned, basically, okay? I don't know what she'd done to him, whether something fraudulent was done or he met his match with her anyway. I mean, he could have been at the Eight of Pentacles and he lost a lot of money, okay? And if this person now wants to come back around to you, it's going to be too late. You're not interested. You're like, this person was easily influenced, okay, by money, all right? So this is a learning curve for this person. I don't know if they're going to learn from this. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. Yeah? I mean, if they go and make that same mistake again, then they're a fool, wouldn't they? Okay? But, yeah, like, you know, you were the cup that God offered to this person. Like, he's the person that you're meant to build with. I like, if you both come together, you would have been this together. Okay? But they were so hungry for money and they wanted it now, that they rushed towards someone, okay, turned their back on you, rushed towards that, and this is why God said, like, they could have prayed and asked for someone like you, and you crossed their path, and now God answered, brought you to them, and God's annoyed that, you know, basically, they've done that to God, yeah? That's what they've basically done. Like, I don't want that. I don't want you offering me, God. Like, I don't want that. Like, that's what they done. That's what it was like. And God was like, oh, really? Okay. Well, all right, what I'm going to do is, yeah, I'm going to put this woman on your path that's like you, in fact, worse than you. She's going to defraud you out of your money. She's going to trick you, okay? And you're going to think that, you know, you've won the jackpot with her, but you're going to end up sinking in debt, okay? And she's going to steal all your money from you, and that's your judgment. Yeah, because she was collaborating. Yeah, so he got set up, and now he may feel like a fool, and his friend could be telling him this, okay? You're an idiot, you're a fool, like, you know, you had a good woman there. You know, if you stayed with that person, you both would have been blessed, everyone would have been blessed, you know, you would have got married, you would have been, you know, living happily. Yeah, this person would have been blessed being with you. But now, well, yeah, you're moving away, you're moving on several times. So this person, they're out of the picture now. I mean, they could have been your divine counterpart at one stage, but now they're karmic, okay? And God will offer you someone else on your path, okay? But again, you know, even you, divine feminine, on your path, you're going to also be tested with people. And it could be people also that have money, or they look like they've got money. Do you understand? Okay? So, you know, you also are tested. But you're not going to fall into this trap that this masculine did. Money doesn't faze you. You're not like, you don't see a man, he's dripping with jewellery, and he's got, you know, the biggest, latest car. Oh my God, I've got to have him. He looks like he's got money, he's rich. You're not interested. So, you know, you too will like cut people like that off. You're not interested in him. All right? You're not interested. Ace of Pentacles. And because of that, you know, because God, you know you've been tested, and you know on your path you're gonna have these people coming towards you. All right, the relationships are being tested, things are being tested. Okay, yeah, you weren't a fool. You took a leap of faith and went in a different direction. And this is why the divine is saying, yes, you deserve, you know, real love. And you know, you weren't chasing money. Like, you're not a clout chaser, okay? Don't get me wrong, there's a difference of testing people that come on your path that think they can test you. Do you understand? All right? Page of Wands in reverse. Someone cannot communicate with you. All right? Their communication's blocked. Eight of Wands. Someone wants to travel. The Knight of Pentacles. Okay? Don't get in no one's car. Five of Swords. Someone here was brought some type of conflict, okay? Someone was a troublemaker, third party. It's like a couple of people throwing their swords down. Or Nine of Wands, you've got your boundaries up, okay? Divine Feminine. You could be a wounded warrior, but you're still standing and you've got your boundaries up. I mean, look at them hunting. Look, hunting you like you're some feral animal. Do you understand? Like, yeah, let's get Divine Feminine. Yeah? Yeah? Come on, lads, let's get her. You're like, Look, the group, competition, trying to block you, using people to block and attack you, or, you know, people coming towards you for not the right reasons, or people wanting to be with you just for money, all right, because they want to hold on to you for money, and they ain't learnt the lesson, and they've got a lot of growing up to do, okay? Yeah, missed opportunity for someone here. Someone's crying, okay? Could be Pisces, a Cancer, a Scorpio. Don't have to be, but cups represent emotions. These could have been people that was meant to have been your friends or worked in the group. Queen of Pentacles, so they cared about was money, right? Someone could have even have like had one big coin, used to do their makeup in the pentacle. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? Like, yeah, look, like, all she cared about is how she, I mean, she's over the top, isn't she? Like, this looks like one of the movie stars back in the day, okay? Queen of Pentacles, yeah, focus on self and their projects in regards to money. So this fire sign was a project to her, yeah? Or a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo in your family. She's just a clout chaser, a hoarder, okay? All right. And now she's like, look, sinking deeper and deeper into debt, or holding on to the four little, you know, notes or coins that she's got or he's got. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, this is family. For some of you, your family were involved. For some of you, your family were collaborating. For some of you, they were like, no, don't go with Divine Feminine. All right? Go with this one. But she's the one that was collaborating. To steal some money off you. And unfortunately, you know, your family were involved. No, don't go with Divine Feminine. This one's better for you. So they steered you in the direction of a woman that wasn't good for you. Okay? Or Divine Feminine, this is someone in your family. or family members that were involved in I mean, there's a gun in this picture, like, you know. Like, they didn't care for life. Oh, oh no, I don't care if you kill my sister or brother. Like, how much am I going to get then? Like, that type of energy. Like, disgusting. Now, someone who could be heartbroken, or the guilt's kicking in, or, I don't know. Yeah. Casting you illusions, hiding their hands. Yeah, you had someone dark in your family. Knight of Cups. Following one's heart. Yeah, we're not dealing with no, but don't deal with no knights or pages, okay? I mean, again, Empress, you've embodied all 4 queens, all right? So, you know, you're not no clout chasing, money hungry individual. 2 of Swords, yeah, you're guarded, like you're guarding your heart, okay? Some of you don't want a relationship, all right? Yeah, you've gone through a spiritual transformation. Death comes on to 3s, I'm hearing. Death comes onto 3. So you may hear of some people in your family passing away. Someone could be gravely ill in bed. Someone may pass away in their sleep. They may not wake up, okay? Yeah, it's like the angels are waiting for them. Okay? Waiting to take their soul, okay? You know, once they pass away, their soul leaves their body, and then the angels are there. They're waiting for them, okay? The Star, you could be an Aquarius, okay? This could have happened to you. I mean, you could be an Eastern Star. You could have been someone that was just, you know, I don't know. Someone could be really ill right now. Wheel of Fortune, Major Arcana, something about trying to steal someone's destiny, or this is karma for someone because they kept doing death rituals, and someone, again, as I said, you know, is about to pass away and the angels are waiting. Okay? Unfortunately, you know, when people want to try to mess with people's destiny, or try to change the outcome of a destiny that God has, you know, you can't try to change the outcome of a destiny, or you can't play with God, full stop. The Lovers, okay? A fire sign, a Gemini, or someone had a deep connection with someone, or don't have to be Gemini, it could be anyone. Someone feels a deep connection, but again, there's a snake, third party involved. Someone could be looking to take themselves out, okay? Or someone may have been found like this, if you know what I mean. Tower. Yeah, a major tower. Something's shocking, something's backfiring. 3 of Wands. Someone's looking out to their future. Someone's turning their back on energies, or someone wants to come towards someone. The Hermit, you could be in hermit mode. You could be a Virgo, or there's a Virgo that was involved with this group, okay? And these people are, it could be a Virgo that's introspecting, in hermit mode on their own, thinking about something, okay? Yeah. So, you know, These are the people that Wheel of Fortune, trying to mess with someone's destiny, trying to change the outcome of a destiny, right? You know, trying to steal someone's destiny. Okay, like if Source has favoured someone or given someone their destiny, and you've got people that are trying to, you know, change the outcome of the destiny, then God isn't going to allow that. Source isn't going to allow that. Yeah, trying to intervene and change the outcome, or trying to, you know, prevent someone from being on the destined path that God has placed them on, or, you know, people in competition wanting to be a star and wanting to take other people out to get that to that position. Right? If God has favoured someone, the Source has favoured someone, and they've been favoured, they've been chosen by God. It's as simple as that, and they will be protected. And that involves anything that a coven, a cult, a group are doing to a particular person. Right, thank you for joining me. Bye.